The most dangerous thing we do is cut down trees. Well done. Safely. That was the easy one. The next one is over here, and it is really super thick, like immensely thick. And you know, I have a big chainsaw. I have one of the biggest chainsaws you can really manage to handle. And my friend here is real experienced with this. But it's a real problem one, and I can't even run away very well, and he also has to be able to run away since he's right in there. We both have trouble walking, so we got to be real careful. We got 3 total trees we're cutting down. This is to get line of sight to a town over there so that I can get internet. I don't even know if it'll work since there's a hill blocking part of that over there, but we'll find out. These are white oaks anyway. They lose their leaves and they provide less shade. So one of the other benefits of cutting these trees down is it's going to open up an enormous view. It's just going to be gorgeous. This is a tough one. I got to figure out which way to run, and so does he. This is so thick. I mean, this tree is like this big around, you know. It's huge. And we'll use the wood. I got a guy who makes furniture. We can make either rustic furniture here, or he could try and make fancier furniture. He's down in town. And we can use small pieces for firewood. Oak is better for firewood than pine. But that's not the highest use. Probably the highest use is a friend of mine who's in the States right now, but he's from here, and he's a good carver. And so I can offer him any of this oak, and he can make oak carvings with it. That'd be awesome. My God, that is a big tree. It's very hard to tell what direction it's going to fall. So the first cut's not the dangerous one. The first cut is a wedge. So we take a wedge out of the tree on the side that we want it to fall. You can look at how to cut down a tree online. And then when we do the second cut on the other side to kind of release the tree to fall, that's where it becomes more dangerous. Now this one has a big canopy of branches up there. And the goal in this case is to have it fall this direction, like sideways across the hill. I might have made the decision to try and take it downhill, but you know, I leave it up to the person doing it because they're the person taking the risks, and so I don't want to tell them how to do it if they don't have faith that that's the best idea. He is doing a little bit downhill, I do have some plants down here that might get squished, but they're tough. They're agaves, so they'll probably live. And the problem with the big canopy up here is that, like where I'm standing, if it falls anywhere in my direction, those branches are going to hit me. And he'll be on the other side that way, so if he gets it to fall any direction that way, it's great. Normally I'd be a little closer in, but I can't move very quickly right now. And also, you know, running from a falling tree is not a race you want to play with. You don't want to lose that race. So we will see what happens. So he's got the wedge out. The wedge is not very thick, and he is doing it. Yeah, he's doing it downhill a little bit. So I'm hoping it falls downhill more. Although if it fell this direction, we could harvest the wood better, you know, to use it to make furniture and things. Also, it's such a thick tree that his wedge isn't very deep in comparison to the trunk size. And there's wind right now as well, so that's another factor where if wind shows up, it could blow the tree that's already in a weakened state, you know, and it could topple in any direction. And in general, the wind comes off the lake here, coming up this slope. This is the steepest slope on the whole property. So there's a whole bunch of factors when you're cutting down a tree like this. You notice we don't use protective gear. I have bought protective gear for my friends, you know, that come over here and help me out, but they generally don't use it. So he should have ear protection on. I have some pants that are such that if the chain was to break and then go and slash your leg open, that would be way better to use. But, you know, I buy it and then I can't make them use it. I guess I could say you can't work here without that. And I should actually do that for ear protection. In the past years, we have used ear protection. And I don't know why, you know, he's not using it today, but I own it and I'm willing to have everybody have it. They also don't use gloves, you know. These are just guys, I mean, I've done it too. I go out there in little shorts and sandals and cut down trees. So, all right, well, I don't know if I should back off here. Oh, he's definitely going for downhill. That's great, that's my preference. But I think I'm gonna move back a little bit. Because I got enough injuries to last me for another 20 years. I think this is actually the thickest tree that I think we've ever cut down here. In 17 years of being here, we've never cut down a tree this thick, this big around. Comes. Good. So it's faltering, but it's unclear. It might actually fall directly at me. It's unclear. I'm ready to run. And I can't run very fast right now. I hate being in this weakened position. So now we know it's weak. This is the most dangerous part right here. And the wind is definitely pushing it in my direction. The wind is coming directly at me. I don't even want to look away from it for even a second. I'm going to be ready to go. Now he's actually in a safer position than I am because it's coming in my general direction, and I can tell it's not going to go in his direction. That's good. But he's having some struggles here. There it goes. You hear it cracking. And there it goes. It's going perfect. That's exactly the plan. And it's not going to hit me, that's great. Wow, perfectly done. That is some nice work right there. And that's exactly where he wanted to go. We're real happy with that. Excelente! He doesn't even stop to celebrate. I'm so happy when things go well here. Wow. Bien hecho, especialmente este.
Sí, ese es el que más miedo le tenía.
Yep, bien difícil. Oh, wow. That's totally the most dangerous thing we do. So that one actually fell pretty close in, which would be nice because we want to get some pieces off this, and the ones that are downhill are going to be harder to pull up the hill. You know, but that's fairly, I mean, it's not trivial work, but it's doable. Wow, está perfecto. Wow. Well, ese es exactamente donde dijiste.
Exactamente. Ajá.
Yep. Y qué suerte, porque también,
Sí.
mira, hay viento.
Hay viento. Por eso este también se hizo así.
Ya, ya.
Sí.
¿No hiciste dos cortes abajo en este?
No hice dos. Ajá. Pensé que tenía un peso muy,
Yeah.
muy grande, pero no, en realidad la rama esta estaba haciendo contrapeso.
Sí.
Y eso fue lo que pasó, que por eso como que se quería hacer.
Yeah. Yo casi corro porque... como,
Sí, muy peligroso.
Yep. Ah, yo puedo ver el tronco de este para ver los anillos. so we can look at the trunk of this and see if it has rings like a pine tree. Sí, eso tiene anillos. Y también algo pasa aquí. No sé de qué, pero este es diferente que este.
La edad, yo creo.
Entonces, cuando era joven, es diferente. Tal vez por la lluvia diferente, tal vez era un incendio. Es una posibilidad que era incendio. Pero es también adentro.
Es en el mero centro.
Yeah. Entonces, no soy seguro.
Concentración de agua para sobrevivir.
Yeah, algo. Ya, definitivamente vamos a tener mucho más espacio para sembrar otras plantas.
De vista sí es muchísimo mejor.
Sí.
Porque imagínate pocos días, ellos iban a tener demasiada hoja.
Sí,
Iban a...
exacto. Y va a bloquear todo. So, did we kill those trees? Surprisingly, probably not. Oaks are extremely tough, and they'll put out new branches on the side of the trunk, and they'll grow up. That's called pollarding or coppicing, depending on what height you do it at. It's the same thing, it's just different height. You might care if you had livestock or something. But those branches then become poles that you can harvest for like firewood. They become a convenient size in convenient place. Or we could just let them grow, and it will be years before it blocks that view. Because now we have an open view of the lake. It's really awesome, and I can get faster internet, which I am currently uploading my first video with the new internet connection, and it's going way faster. So suddenly, instead of taking sometimes 2 or 3 days to upload a video, I'll be able to do it in half a day if it's a long video. So it's just cruising along. I'm so thrilled. So it was great work, and it's really rare when we do that. I think I killed an oak. I don't remember if that one came back or not. That was below the casita years ago. And then, we just don't do it. I've killed a lot of pine trees. Those grow like grass. They're so fast, and they reseed. And also they're very inconvenient and dangerous and fall over on buildings and things. And they fall over on by themselves. They get hit by lightning a lot. And the oaks just never die. So it's fantastic work. I'm really happy.